Yeah.
There?
Huh? Let me try my cup.
No, we missed Thursday.
I'm mixing it today.
Hey, that's so you should. It's black.
What?
And you so
How many guys?
we're rolling the
Yo, welcome to Seven Styles TV podcast, y'all. We out here. What's the word?
She got one right there. What's that for? The tray, man. As you know.
Why you look nervous?
because I about to say
Because I am.
all this is
That's
fun.
That's the ashtray, by the way.
Yo, welcome to Seven Styles
Oh,
TV
I thought you
podcast.
don't know what I was rolling up on.
Yeah,
I mean, the ash there too, but it's like I cleaned or dumped it.
So I'm trying to introduce this podcast right now. Trying to
Oh, no
introduce,
more. You had enough the last time, huh?
trying to introduce this
Excuse me, y'all.
podcast right now.
Oh, my bad.
Appreciate that, man. Yo, welcome, motherfuckers. I really appreciate y'all here, man. You know, we gonna really rock this shit. Everybody got their little, you digs and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I like any one of you guys to sit there and bring up a topic who you are, you know what I'm saying, what you like into and whatnot like that. Let's just let the people get to know you guys. You know, anybody want to start it, doesn't even matter.
Well, my name Walt Bush. I ain't got no hoodie, but it's TV on this co-house. Anything you want to learn something about music, expand your imagination, just ask a question, text, message, whatever. When it's found on that, we'll put you on there live if you can. I'm gonna give it back to the host, Mr. Sutton.
Back in this bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, here you go. So like I was saying, even one of y'all got something to talk about or bring up or something like that, or somebody has opinions, I would definitely like to sit there and see y'all express yourselves. You know what I mean? We got the drink, the Malibu.
Let's
the
talk
place.
about the motherfuckers that do you wrong but still need you afterwards.
Okay, then, but introduce yourself though.
My name is Lady CC, the big one, not the little one. You know what I'm saying? Instead of South TV, I'm the daughter. You know what I'm saying? The best part of you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, let's talk about motherfuckers that bite the hand that feeds you and still expect to play afterwards. Like they can just come to your house, fuck with you and shit. Like we done barbecue feast. Like, what's going on? I hate the fact that I do so much for the motherfucker and they just don't see that. They just act like it's not no nothing. But then when the motherfucker feel like they do something, they be like, oh, I gave it to the world. Bitch, why you give me a crumb? I couldn't even count. But me being big hearted, who count on that?
So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a motherfucker to give me the same love that I'm giving them. Give me the same love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that do shit genuinely. You ain't got to hear about that shit later.
What's your definition of that? Break it down.
What you mean?
You saying, break it down.
Ain't
But
no-
what you put in, you want back. What's the
Exactly.
definition of
That
that?
means match me.
So elaborate for the people that may not know.
Right, match me though. Like if you feel my energy, it's the energy. Match my energy. You feel me? Put it in the same time and the effort that I do for the next motherfucker, do for me. You see me over there busting my ass and sweating and hustling and getting to it. Why can't I see you do the same when it comes to me? Let's be fucking for real, but I'm the first one to call.
Do you guys got an opinion on that?
50/50 is fair.
Y'all never feel like somebody just treating you like you ain't did enough for them, but then when it's time for you to need them, they don't got shit to give you. Or feel like with that little bit that they did give you can match up to anything else that you ever provided for that person, even though you not counting, you did it out of generosity. You feel me?
They just get cut off. Get a shirt off your back.
But I'm saying, but how do you feel about it? Like they can get cut off, but I'm saying you as a person, like how do you think about it?
If you want to be 100% honest, I don't think about that stuff anymore. Main reason is because there's no reason to. Like, if I gotta hold myself to it and I gotta really think about it, that means I'm giving it too much energy. What's the point?
Yeah, but
If
you're not letting
anything-
them know that they getting that energy.
What do they need
You
to know
just
for? They're
thinking,
gonna be wrong anyway.
For future reference though. Feel my camera though. You feel me? Like it's not you constantly thinking it like it's a priority to think of it, but it's just like you comparing yourself to prevent that shit from happening or catching them clues and them signs and be like, oh, I seen this before. It remind me of this. You still gonna get the same energy even when you have a flashback. You feel me?
That's called
Like-
PTSD. That's just trauma to it.
I mean,
But there's
everybody
different-
has trauma then if they already feel like they're
Everybody
being
does
used.
have trauma. That's
You
the
feel me?
point.
Like, but I'm saying, like, you just trying to be logical, like, they just got an answer for this. I'm talking about, like, motherfuckers that really
That's not being
think
logical. That's how I think.
hard on it. No, I'm saying you, I said you think about everything. You know, respect, right? So it's like a cutoff point. So it's like, I'm talking about the motherfuckers that actually do think about it too tough, or it would bother the people. Like, you ever feel like you're the only one responding to it. So it's like, it's hard to get, like, you know, other
No,
input
the
when
thing
you
is,
already be like, shit, they cut off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go give them that.
No, I
bro.
wanna
That's
get both
because
you guys
you're
into
stronger
it.
than a lot of
You know what I
motherfuckers.
mean?
You feel me? Because a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people still dwell on shit. It's such myself sometimes because I'm like, damn, I'm more disappointed. Not dwelling, but I'm more disappointed in motherfuckers.
I believe
Because
in
when
that.
I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
So what are you asking?
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
How do you feel when you look at a person that feel like you don't do enough for them, but they don't give you none in return?
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. How do
How
I feel
when you do
about
all you can for a person that don't give back? Cut them off.
That's the only
Cut
thing you
them,
can
cut them
do.
off.
Right,
Ain't no
because they're
feeling.
anchored. They're
Fuck who
anchored.
fuck with you. Like my brother said, fuck who fuck with you. And if they fuck with you, they gonna show by their actions.
Okay? Okay.
But don't expect stuff from people, man, because the more you expect stuff from people, the more you get disappointed.
Right.
If you don't expect shit from them, you ain't never gonna get disappointed. If you feel they giving you that much energy, then shit.
To be honest, I expect a lot from you. My thing is, you can fail those expectations in several ways, but I don't expect monetary things. My biggest expectation of somebody is loyalty.
Right.
Everything else is
Give me that. Yeah.
Well, money.
Everything
I
out the
second that.
window.
I second that.
For real, big L's.
I second that. Because somebody
Big
can love
L.
you and not be loyal to you. If somebody can be loyal to you, or how can you be loyal
If
to
you
somebody
can't be
you don't
loyal
love
to
them?
me, you don't love me.
Exactly. Because how can you be loyal to someone if you don't love them? You feel me?
So everything, you ain't got no room for no type of mistakes because the loyalty don't have no type of time limit.
Exactly. You can make
You know
all
what I'm
mistakes in the
saying?
world because we're human.
Right. It's like, yo,
As long as
man.
you're trying to, there is one last thing I should say. To be honest, you also have to learn from your mistakes.
Right.
You can't be in the same spot. I don't want to talk to you 5, 6 years from now and you still talking about the same shit. I don't want to talk to you 5, 6 years from now and you still talking about how your parents hurt you and you 42 years old. I don't want to talk to you about that. Like, you need to move the fuck on past your pain. You know how long you've been out of your parents' house? I don't give a fuck about what happened with your childhood. Like, we grown now.
Man, that's facts, man. We are super grown. That is super grown. Like me, it's like when I see a person actually sitting in the same spot, like I can leave, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no secret about me. I was a criminal, and went to the joint. But every time I would go to the joint and I get out, I end up bypassing everybody still sitting in the same spot all the time. And then when they see me, then the jealousy come in. I'm like, nigga, you've been out here all this time. You should have been elevated. You already showing me you don't even want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why you asking me, nigga? I just came home. I got chocolates on, a box and shit, but watch my feet, because I'm going to get it together.
Getting to it. Get right to it.
You know what I mean? We got a strong team, man. You got a strong squad. Like, my son speak about y'all squad very highly. You know, it took him a couple years, man, to actually dibble and dabble to actually get some real people that's going to surround him that can be able to feel his energy. So you know what I'm saying? The loyalty you guys got for each other, that is so much love. That is so much love. And that's what a person needs, you know what I'm saying? Definitely him, he needs that. You know what I mean? Because he's like, man, I got crazy skills, and I just want to have people around me got crazy skills too and shit, you know what I mean? And I ain't talking about blunt rolling either. But yeah, man, I agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the Suicide Boys concert's supposed to be coming soon. Y'all fuck with the Suicide Boys? Them motherfuckers, man, they put me up on my son put me up on the boys, and I ain't turned back. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm waiting for that Mexican OT motherfucker to try to come down here. I definitely like to go see him.
Fire.
You know what I mean? That little motherfucking burrito be spitting. He be spitting, bro. Like, You don't know if he black or Mexican. This nigga got a chicken in his hand with a cowboy hat on. I'm like, ah, big dumb porno mustache and shit. Like, come on, man. Yeah, he got the porno mustache. And a pizza, yeah, on the
They
real.
call him Ron Jeremy.
Right, type shit. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, this is the very first Seven Styles TV podcast. I didn't even know you guys was coming through, but I'm kind of glad you guys did. I was trying my hardest to set things up before you guys had got here. That's why stuff was moved and whatnot. But definitely, man, I really appreciate everybody coming over here.
There's at least 3 more people coming.
And man, let them come on, man. The more the merrier. You dig it? I got the cherry. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully everything just go right, man. I want this first episode, man, to be a blast. And so I really don't give a hell what y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about some real shit. You know what I mean? I will prefer people not to be on their phones and stuff during this episode and stuff like that because, you know, so let's just not be in the podcast. I'm just speaking to you know who. You know what I mean?
I'm on the
So,
podcast.
So, I don't know.
I was actually promoting your Seven Styles.
This is the first one. So
I was
it might be
sharing
like
your
an hour.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? It's the first one, giving people what in that hour, there's so many different personalities in here. I want them to express that. I want to be able to feel the people that is around me. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
You guys are around me. Somebody need an asthma pump. You hear him? He need an asthma pump.
Puff gives.
Cash, you put the camera on.
Puff gives.
Dude, with the fro right there. He's red as hell. He's red as hell, dog. So I ain't even dressed for this shit, bro. The next one though, I swear I'll be a fly guy. But today, nah, y'all gonna get the real as real. You know what I'm saying? So welcome again, everybody out there, man. The Seven Styles TV podcast. So you know, if you guys will go around there, if y'all don't mind, while y'all sipping, please introduce yourself, man, and let people know what's good with y'all and shit. You know how y'all day is and whatnot. We're gonna start with my man Big P right here.
Oh, shit. Damn, I ain't did no introduction in a long time for the internet.
You hard working man.
I know. I'm a behind the scenes person. I don't like, I be like Zilla Kami. I hate to go on tour. But yeah, Brandon, tag name online, Kuro Motors. You can hit me up, see me anytime online, except I don't post. Unless it's a status when I'm posting.
Next.
We're gonna skip right that way. Give me your one.
Next.
I mean, do I? Oh, okay. I'm Renee. I wasn't expecting the podcast, so I wasn't mentally prepared. So forgive me. And yeah, and I'm drinking Crown Apple and Dr. Pepper.
Next.
And that's Henderson.
Right. It's not. Right. That's that.
It's like you
And
don't
that's that
know.
way. Go ahead.
Next.
Big shit popping.
Little shit stop.
My name is Jimmy Cruz. This is the 18 Minute News.
Next.
I'm late left.
Next.
Who was up?
You.
I got this your boy Walt Boogie, man. Seven Styles TV, this is co-host. You know what I'm saying? Like, tune in, we talking about music, we giving giveaways, we doing raffles, we put things together. You know what I'm saying? We doing, we cut grass, we do everything. You know what I'm saying?
You forgot to
It's
take a
us, it's all
strong
the
hit.
people, all the family. You know, just hit us up, speak your mind, ask a question, we'll elaborate on it. Get back to us. You got some numbers, some info, the website to hit us up at Seven Styles TV.
Time is up. Next.
I'm Sam. Hey.
Samantha team.
No.
It'll be
told
remembered
you,
forever on
so
the
no.
podcast.
From the beginning.
What's your name? Dude?
It don't-
What's your name, girl?
It's Sam.
What's your name?
It's Sam.
You Stand on that, Sam.
Sam.
What's your name, Sam?
Sam I am.
No, it's
It's Sam I am.
Alrighty.
alright.
Start it off.
Wait, me?
Yeah, start it off.
Well, back to the morning news. We started off with.
There's no way doing
Oh, you got the mic and shit?
It's late night chronicles.
The late night crop.
Fuck the shenanigans.
Fuck the shenanigans. We are here. What really grinds my gears?
Oh, man.
What really rides my ears? Shut it.
Y'all remember that Family Guy episode where Peter was on the news and he was like, oh, I got a part of the news. And he's sitting there, he's like, what really grinds my gears? And I was like, what does grind your gears? Poor people. Always coming in my garbage trying to take my food. And Peter was going off, not giving two shits. Imagine the news now. And that's the end of my report. Now reporting to Najee.
Say it one more time. That way.
On the spot twice in a row. So sorry.
Okay. Evening news.
Here you go.
Weather tonight.
The weatherton.
The weatherton tonight was nice and crisp. Don't worry. Let me get some more sits. I'll come back with a better report in a bit.
Period.
Next.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reporting.
Sam I am.
Yeah,
Blood
reporting
I
to
am.
Sam. No, send it to Sam.
Stammerton? It's up to you.
Sam.
It's bad up to me.
She says it's dry on this side.
She said the climate's fucked up.
Damn.
She's trying to prevent world hunger, but all these people still hungry and thirsty. I'm
Sam.
doing exercise points. I'm gonna throw a couple.
I got
You are smiling.
I got nothing to speak about right now.
So as the weather has been reported, everything is nice and chill. Normally we would have like hot summer weather. We're gonna go green this week because that's healthy for the environment. Throw away your trash. Oh,
Recycle.
recycle.
Use the blue bins.
Use the blue bins.
Separate.
You gotta keep it separated.
No.
I got a fun one, I guess. Since
Hey, do
we
they
got- we
find
gonna do
you
this.
gonna use the right?
Hell yeah.
Just like you did something.
Hell yeah, but they gonna get tired of you.
Like you keep like putting what you
In the
know,
hood, they don't
putting
care.
it inside.
But in the white people neighborhood, on my mama, they
They
gonna whack
fully
you.
expect that. They're gonna be like,
No
I don't have
offense.
space in my trash.
But in that area,
Everybody do
with the
that.
Caucasian, they do that. And we're all separated here. That's why I said like that.
I
You know
never
what
heard
I'm saying?
nobody say they gotta
I
find.
might be prejudiced all the time, whatever. But I'm multiracial, so it's like I just call my people on this shit. It's the same thing. But
No, no, you good.
That's why we're behind you.
but yeah, you definitely get sick of it. In the-
I got a fun one. Where in the world would you most want to visit and why?
Let's go.
Switzerland.
Why?
Because it's the most cleanest motherfucking place ever, and they just be on your ass. Like if you litter, that's like a $5,000
Well,
fine.
you going to
I ain't
jail.
got
You going to
$5,000.
jail.
Going to
So
jail.
who want to do that? You feel me? It's just peaceful.
You
They're
said
like,
Switzerland?
No, I feel you.
they so strict on it that you want to be good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people need. That fire up underneath that ass that ain't gonna go nowhere. It's gonna have you looking underneath that shoulder, but still be peaceful while
You
you're
said
doing it. Then you
Switzerland?
won't get that nowhere.
You would like to be in a dictatorship, wouldn't
Who me?
you? Yeah.
I'd rather be in a debate.
No, I said dictatorship.
I know, but I said I'd rather be in a
Because
debate.
that's ruling by fear. Shit, I ain't trying to lose $5,000.
Oh God, let me do that.
Dictatorship.
Hell yeah, I could do that, but I'd be multiversal. But I just think that way. I'm not that. I just would think that way.
Oh, no, not you. I was talking about the
Okay.
economy type that you would live
No, I said I would take that because they do that. But me, it's like I don't already litter as it is, so it wouldn't even bother me.
in. Yeah? No,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like what struggles with other people, it's like it gets more structured.
Okay.
And I kind of like that because it's like not ordering or demanding. It's just like, damn, wouldn't you want this?
Mm.
Why would you fuck this up for real? Like, ain't it nice? Don't we have plenty of tourists in this bitch? Don't we, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't everybody friendly in this motherfucker? Does everybody wave and smile at you? Don't everybody welcome you? Don't they offer you something free or a job, no problem?
Where would you like to go?
Why not?
I'd probably go to Canada.
Okay, why would you like to go to Canada?
Well, as either to visit or to live, really it's just off of like a peaceful vibe, and I listen to lofi music a lot more often in my lifestyle. So every time I walk somewhere, I feel like I could be more with lofi music. And reason I'm not trying to intertwine local music with the Canada thing, but Canada being like a more colder climate, more close to the North Pole, I can get readjusted to it. Plus, your boy Bear Trap is chilling in the woods. But if I get to live there, I want to like live in the woods, like out in the deep crests. Like I don't need a stalker looking about it because a stalker have to like get outside my window and they would be frozen solid, and I get to giggle and shit in my nice warm Karak. Yeah, right. Like, I'm trying to be right. And then everyone have to catch a plane ticket to come see me in the Canada because
not in the Canada,
right?
Not in the
Canada. Everybody's like friendly as fuck. The same personality me and Brandon got everywhere. So like, why not? And then your neighbors are always wanting to be there and helping you out, shit, unless they're like psychotic, crazy, smiling. But I ain't never been in the rich person predicament. So
I met people that's from
they just
South
suck at war. That's
Africa and Canada, and like that's all over the world, in the Caribbean and shit like that, Trinidad, and they are different. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they see things and they visualize and they show me on camera, like, bro, that shit is way different. Like to us it'll be different, but to them they'll be like, I don't even want to come to America. Like my friend on VU, he'd be like,
no, I wasn't passing it. I think I don't want to. Sorry for being like that.
Yeah, you was looking generous and shit.
I mean, I was being generous, but I also wanted to change my answer
for me to think it wasn't.
You want to
You don't want to change my answer?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay,
like,
well, then we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you so you can change your answer and stuff. Where would you like to go and why? Where would you like to go and why? You can at least answer that. You just gotta sit there.
She said she's proud to be an American.
Probably Greece.
Okay, so why would you like to go there?
The water.
They actually do have a beautiful sea.
It's beautiful.
I think it's right next to the I'm gonna fuck this up. Argonian Sea, I think it is. Something like that.
Also the same sea
That'd be
that
cool.
holds the city of Atlantis.
I mean, shit, you can do it if you really want to.
Actually, that's in Africa.
Africa? With the same stuff?
We'll get back to you on Italy because you gotta let us know why you're gonna be
That's in
dipping out of
Belize,
Italy,
not
you know what I
Africa.
mean? So now she is.
That's in Belize, not Africa.
No, she
No.
is.
Atlantis.
What would be a place that you'd like to go anywhere in the world, and why would you like to be there?
I think it's Istanbul, and because
What is it?
Istanbul,
Istanbul?
Istanbul,
Istanbul.
and it's well, they have cats roaming everywhere freely, and they love cats there. So cats are everywhere, on your car, on the sidewalk, in the stores, they're everywhere, and they're a part of the community so much. So you can pet them, sit with them, and I love cats, and I think they're peaceful, and I want to go there, and I probably would never leave.
Okay. We got a catalog just in this motherfucker.
Let's see, as far as the eye can see.
Yes. I would get lost. I'd be like, when did I get this old?
So what is it about cats that you really like?
Don't do it like that.
I mean, you just chatted it.
Shut down TV, you gotta keep it
I'm
real,
just
man.
saying, come on, guys. You gonna keep it real.
I did explain. Hold on. If I remember correctly, I did say that they're peaceful, they're calming, and I enjoy them.
Okay, then there we go. There we go. The land of pussy, y'all. The land of pussy. Plenty lives. Plenty lives.
You know, the sad part
Swimming
is,
in that shit.
you know, it's the sad part though. The sad part is that since it's the land of pussy, it's a bunch of cats that no one owns. So can't nobody have them.
Damn.
Right.
I mean, don't nobody get pussy.
Damn.
Don't know.
Oh, they already got it. They already got it, but they don't even want it no more.
Oh, community.
Words.
Alright, yeah. For the community, people.
My God.
For the community. I am the president of pussy.
Don't trash my place. Don't destroy my
No,
habitat.
I still think it's a great idea. I still think it's great. For me, I would damn sure I'd be stuck right now. My head is between Ghana and Nigeria. And I just think African countries are extremely underrated. The first thing I always hear is about European countries. And so for me, I always wanted to do Ghana and Nigeria because I've looked at them. A lot of my followers have been from Ghana. Ironically enough, I ran one ad and all of a sudden I became a social media celebrity in 2018 for whatever the fuck reason in Ghana. So that made me have to look into it. I look into Ghana, and their cities are just beautifully underrated, not talked about. They have their advanced as a civilization more than what they try to display here in America about any part of Africa. The people there look like me, and you know, like, so I can go there and they won't know any different until I talk. Like, you know, I open my mouth, then they're like, oh, American, then they hate me. But as opposed to I go to another country, and they're like, oh, black guy, you know, so yeah, for me, it's for sure Ghana and Nigeria actually equal for multiple reasons. I love Nigerian jokes. They're always hilarious because they talk about each other so, like, hilariously. They'll say shit like hard-working Nigerian mother. You know how we talk about, like, how hard, like, a Mexican mom is on her kids or something?
Right.
But Nigerians have, like, the same concept in their jokes when they talk about how hard Nigerian parents are on, you know, their kids. So I like watching that sort of shit. I just like Africa.
But do you know who you remind me of? Music Soul Child.
Bro, they laughing.
Without the glasses. If you put the glasses on,
He just
I
got
was
the
gonna, he
compliment,
gave you
bro.
a high
He
compliment.
just got you a
Yeah.
compliment on your character.
for real, bro.
The way you
Like,
carry yourself.
Your
for
facial
that, bro.
expression before.
Young man.
No, it's because
that dude is so
nobody
smooth.
Isn't that the one who was
mentions-
with Alicia
So I was
Keys?
like,
no, I don't know if he was ever with her.
No, that's Swiss Beats, never mind.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
The one that sang Love.
That's it.
Love.
All the good R&B rap.
He
Mm-hmm.
sounded just like him.
Oh, I can't sing.
I'm going
No,
Shit,
shit,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro.
I was thinking Swiss Beats, but I don't like Swiss Beats.
No, that's Swiss Beats. He look like a Puerto Rican or something.
I'm trying to remember that song.
Right,
That's
Puerto
my
Rican
favorite
song.
music song that I think that's actually.
Anyway, it's who's it on? Me?
Yep.
Fuck it. I'm going in there. I would like to go to Paris, man. I want to go in that big ass tower, bro.
In it? On it?
In it, on it, take pictures with it, everything. Write a rhyme on the top of that motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
I would like to just go there, man. I've been wanting. I mean, I had my bathroom like that, and the little tiles, with the little towers on it. Like I would see that shit. Like I just want to go there. You know what I mean? I don't care about talking to the people or anything about that. I want my eyes to soak in the vision. You know what I mean? And then see how they do act. You know, and then, keep it pushing and shit. I just want to be on their soil. I mean, that's why I want to go.
You said which one again?
Paris.
Paris, okay. For France.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, next song.
So if you got a place where you ever want to go,
Ireland.
and where will you go?
Ireland.
Ireland? And why would you like to go to Ireland?
Because it's beautiful and peaceful.
Beautiful and peaceful. That's what you're looking for? Would you run in a field of flowers and shit?
Frolicking.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
My man's on the other side and a little slow music come in and y'all running towards each other and shit, fly, you know what I mean?
Sugar, honey, iced tea.
And you just jump in the air and shit, and you just move to the side. That'll be some shit on this. But,
Ireland, yeah, that's a nice country to go to.
alright.
Next.
So then, what up, Wild Buggers?
Boy, if I go anywhere right now, give it a chance to be Puerto Rico.
Okay, and
I
why?
heard the view is nice, the water's nice, the female's fine, the food good, and all around it's just,
You gotta try to fly with us.
I've never been there. But I grew up around, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of my, even y'all, I got Puerto Ricans around me, so it's just for me to, at times when they went, I couldn't go. Given situations in life, I want to go to Puerto Rico. Just from the pictures I've seen, the view, the water, the background, you know what I'm saying?
It should be super easy now that it's like one of the states.
Yeah. Oh, one day.
Appreciate it.
One day. Yeah, Puerto Rico.
I mean, do y'all know anybody who thinks Puerto Rico is a state?
I do.
It is.
It is.
No, it's not.
It got made a state.
They never make Puerto Rico a state.
Okay, so somebody look it up on their phone.
It's a territory.
And act.
It's
And
U.S.
that-
territory.
Right, it's definitely it.
It's U.S. territory.
So it's not considered a state,
I'm-
it's just their territory.
Yeah.
It's U.S. territory, but it's its own island.
Mhm.
That's what Puerto Rico.
Can we
talking to the phone.
Hey, Seth,
Yeah.
can we rock the question where you would want to go? What country you would want to go to?
Alright, so you started off then.
I want to go to Mexico.
Why you don't want to go to Mexico?
Cartel.
Just don't go to Tijuana.
Right.
That's where you're not going.
I want to go to Mexico.
You shouldn't belong there. They like,
Right.
don't come
I ain't
here.
slide through. Next person. That's cool.
Alright, where place you want to go?
Never mind. It'll be
See.
Sunday.
Where's the place that you wouldn't want to go?
Cartel.
Guadalupe.
What you say? What?
I wouldn't want to go to Cannibal Island.
Why?
I don't want to go to Cannibal because I don't want to
Everybody got a
die.
question.
Because I don't want to die. They finna look at me like a roast beef.
I think it's in the name, cannibal.
Yeah, so basically it's an island
What's
of
cannibal?
natives that haven't.
What's cannibal?
That haven't.
Excuse me.
So you just answered your question.
Write them down. But basically nobody's really came and inhabited this place before and they just kind of live there in their community. However, when stragglers or people around, they hunt people.
Bro, we'll let the lady speak real quick. Yeah, now go back to Cannibal Island. You have to know about
I
that.
wouldn't want to visit Cannibal Island. I don't want to die. They eat people there. It's a normal thing of delicacy. And especially if they don't know you, you're not from their tribe, you're meat. And I don't want to go there.
That's true.
I've been
Wow.
born there.
Hell no. I ain't
Stop
never even
it.
heard of that.
Something like, you know, if you get a random baby, you get some baby back ribs. You just,
Okay.
No more drinks for him.
I'm just saying, you know.
No baby back ribs.
Wow.
Okay, like tenderloin, like.
It's more like red bones. They grow in cattle.
Sick as hell.
Next.
Sick in the head.
Hey, where would you not like to go?
Hannah.
Huh?
Where would you like not to go?
I would.
Not ever. Like I'll never ever go there.
Hell.
Dang.
I ain't trying to go there.
In the world, that's other world.
I mean, you actually here now, but we ain't gonna. That's a whole other
I don't
topic.
think.
That
You know
was
what?
low-key ignorant.
I don't know the name of it, but I know what I'm thinking of because I watched a movie about it. There's a place where like outsiders are really, really just not welcome. I don't remember where it's
North
at.
Korea?
Cannibal Island.
Yeah,
Big.
yeah,
North Korea.
yeah. I don't want to go there. They're crazy over there.
Okay.
Huh?
Where would you never want to go?
Australia.
And why is
That's
that?
real.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
Really, that's weird ass animals and insects. Fuck.
Have you
that.
heard of their spider web?
Yeah.
And then
That's a
fucking
scary
continent
job.
fires.
Hell no.
I couldn't go outside.
They set that bitch on the fire.
Next.
Where would you never want to go?
Where I never want to go.
You biting the shit out of me.
No, it was my nail. I promise it's my nail.
Hey, I think you dropped your lighter or something down there by your feet.
Thank you. Jane, it doesn't look like I did that.
Is that Amsterdam? Goddamn.
Black widow. 50%.
All around.
If I promise it's nobody look at one like that.
I'll show you.
Drink.
I mean, physical location, I can't think of it. Metaphor location, I wouldn't want to go crazy.
Oh.
Go to where?
Go crazy.
Sometimes.
Because at a point, you would cross lines you weren't meant to cross and then lose everything. That's what I don't. So metaphorically, I don't want to go crazy. But physically, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
it could be hot in hell.
Warm.
But it's hot in fucking Florida, so I assume it's the same.
And you will survive with the windows
Then it'd be
hot
so
as
good.
car.
Oh yeah, I told you about that, right? I was sitting there purposely baking like,
No, thank you.
Zoom tan, I'm straight, I'm good to go. Pale and pasty, why can't I be tan and tasty?
One or you want two?
See?
Oh.
Dang.
What place I would want to go?
You'd have picked the first one.
I'm thinking where I would want to go. I wouldn't want to go nowhere that my body can't take the temperature coldness. That's all it
You
is.
got you sometimes.
Like if it's super cold, I can't listen. But I do want to travel to all different places. I don't want to say not. But I know a place not to go like Mexico and shit like that. I'm not gonna do it like Cabo and all that shit. Like I can skip that. You know what I'm saying? I would take my ass to Hawaii or something. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? The Caribbean. Like I was just down there. Like cool. Like I'm good. I'm good. I just want to travel though, so I don't want to say there's other places because I ain't never been there to say no. The shit that I've heard of, I know where not to go. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll take you privately.
So the answer I wanted to change where the place I wanted to go was South Korea.
Why?
Well, that would be because I was enlightened about so much beautiful mysteries that I could have just engaged in as a gent. So, and I know a guy who knows the streets, so I was like, I immediately reconsidered. I was like, it's right next to this terrorist state. There's things that should happen so well, but then if I come back alive, I can be like, yo, you guys, this is what I did, and I wasn't even formally
Yeah, that was some good time.
South Korea is a great place through many stories known from one specific man.
Man, there's some old sugar baby stories out here.
Next topic.
Well, no, I don't think I gave an answer yet. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting here still thinking, I was like, damn, where exactly is the most, where in the world is the most not wanted to go to place? Because I couldn't figure out the phrase. I had a couple drinks. That's not. But let's see. I like the Australia one. That was a good one. I don't know if that's the worst one.
Like the best one.
I don't know if that's the worst one for that. But it is as far as Mother Nature. I think the Bermuda Triangle is pseudoscience.
I mean, if it exists, I would rather be at the Bermuda Triangle than Australia.
I think, actually, you know what? I got one here. As far as a country to name, which is technically not a country, Antarctica. I don't want to go to Antarctica. Why? Because who the hell is saving me? Not a single soul anywhere in sight.
They're gonna say you wanted to do it.
Like, I don't even like big cities, but I don't like rural areas. So Antarctica is way off the fucking radar.
Is that with the ice wall? Is that the ice wall? Like, was that on the ice wall?
Yeah, it's the very south of the earth.
Can you go past that?
No. Okay, so you're talking about the conspiracy of an ice wall, but that's a conspiracy. So I don't want to say it's not real per se. I don't want to say it's not real per se, but what I do want to say is that Antarctica by itself is just too damn cold for one, and there is no one there, and there is no technology to save you. Like, I would rather go to Alaska than to go to Antarctica.
Which one's cold?
Antarctica. That's death. That's frigid. That's over. There's a reason why the penguins only stay on the edge.
What's the highest temperature on the bus?
Death. I don't know, like,
what's the highest? Yeah.
the Alaska bad too, don't get me wrong, but Antarctica is worse, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, there are parts of Alaska that are livable, obviously, for people
can I
live
get those
there.
rappers? Can I get those rappers?
Yeah, but there, if you go to further north, there's a reason why it tapers off and there ain't nobody there. Cause it's cold as hell. Yeah, nobody, I ain't doing it. No.
You ain't got no more rappers in there, do you? Nah,
I'm sorry.
you don't have no more rappers in there, do you?
I heard your request. I would have pulled the best one.
I really appreciate that.
I know.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rappers.
Sorry, I was a little heavy-handed.
Nice.
So I
I would be
pulled it
okay
out.
with beats.
Metaphorically.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and I just said, yeah, I'd be okay with beats.
Oh, hey.
Hey, so can y'all name y'all top 3 artists that you guys like?
This is gonna be interesting. Number one for me, I'll go first on this one.
Alright.
That's great question.
Great question.
I need some in the background where I can hit it.
No, not yet. That's coming up there, bro. Just let everybody think about it. Like, what is
I
y'all
got mine.
favorite first 3 ever?
I got mine. All time for me, I'm gonna start. Zilla County. Let's start there. Off top, I don't give a damn. Second is Ludacris. I gotta go there. I love Ludacris, but since I learned, thank you, Samantha Chin. Since I've learned like the sound of trap metal, I can't get out of my head, and Zilla County is definitely already stuck. So that just added to it. So there's Zilla County, Ludacris, because that's my OG favorite of all time. And then I Just Gotta is gonna be Out the Loop, but it's a little bit of a tie at the same time between two people. But I'm gonna tell you who the two are, because only one of them go ahead. The two is Beethoven and Suburban.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why it's a tie is because I love them, but I had to put Beethoven first because he came first.
Is that the producer Beethoven?
It's the, not Zaytoven, but the old classical musician Beethoven. Performed Mozart and all that.
I know that guy Beethoven.
Mm-hmm.
Zaytoven,
He know what to do on the beats
I
and
know what you're
everything.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm-hmm. Zaytoven know what to do on some beats. He cool. Yeah, that was my top three.
Okay, then what about you, Najee?
Okay. System of a Down.
Hey.
Hands down, all day, every day, in my ears, on my headphones. Let's see. It's kind of hard because this artist kind of changed.
Alright,
The artist kind of changes their style a little bit, but I really enjoyed Melanie Martinez's music.
Okay.
Yeah, Ocean, I heard Ocean.
Yeah, the older stuff. But well, that's a different story, so yeah. And then, I mean,